Peace, what's up? This is Common, and right now you checking out Rap Entertainment Television.
My name is Michael Vinny Jr., and right now you're checking out Rap Entertainment Television.
Did you think maybe you are not sent here to get the money?
Get the gun, Willie! Come on!
I mean, I think it brings up a good point about how what we provide for our children that really can end up shaping them into something that we don't want. Like meaning, like when you look at Vincent and what he's passing on to Woody, some of those qualities are things that is not healthy for him to go on and be a good young man and a good person in society. I feel like we have to as a collective, as a country, as a people, as a community, like really say, hey, this is what we want to give our youth. We want to give them opportunities. We want to give them love. We want to give them chances to dream and like pursue their dreams, education, you know, and support. So that's why I feel like this movie is very important.
Listen, nowadays I feel like kids are exposed to any and everything immediately. The world is moving so quickly, and that's why I think it's really important for children to have positive mentors and role models. You know, I write about boys searching for father figures and about families that struggle but find a way to survive. And I think what's interesting about this movie is that it takes a kid through a passageway of violence and crime, but at the true essence of it, it's all about his survival of it and how he succeeds through it.
Action!
That's something for you to cop.
Yeah? About main man right here. Why you doing all the talking?
Nah, he's just my protection.
You know, unfortunately, it's commerce in those communities. It's real commerce. In some ways, it's the only commerce in those communities, and it's a quicker way to success, at least economically, and so therefore, it is a problem, and but on the basics of level, it has to happen in the household more. Yes. You know, it really has to happen. You know, it's got to have the village too. Mm-hmm. But if the village isn't there, you know, it has to happen in the household. You know, and the positive men in those communities gotta, you know, it's unfortunately our struggle is from the cradle to the grave. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, so the guy who has one kid who he's mentoring, he may have to take on 10. Wow. You know, and that's the commitment you have to have.
Yeah, so, you know, like Charles said, I mean, it has to happen in the home, and then they have to sanction it so that people outside the home can help the kid. And then the kid has to realize, you know, that there's a light on the other side, at the end of that tunnel. But if you go left, I mean, you know, it's almost as simple as going left and right. And if the left is more seductive than doing the right thing, because doing the right thing is hard. Right. It is a hard choice to do what's right. It's always easy to go the quick and easy route.
Your grandmother, she can't take care of you. I'm all you got.
If you all I got, why you hit me and put me through all this today?
I ain't got nobody either. My character is really wanting to do good in society. Like, you see him, he's in a suit. He wants to take his life to a new place. And you know, when things are not going right for him, he reverts back to what he knows, and that's the street life. I mean, even in the fact of wanting to do right, he had to, because he was a former inmate, it's like he has to maneuver the system just to try to do right at that point. And that's something that, you know, we also have to look at. It's like, man, people, you know, they come from out of the prison system, they almost have no chance. You know, it's like, I mean, they do have a chance, and I hope they keep hope, but society makes it so difficult. So, I mean, so my character is really just trying to break through those things, but it's not making some of the best choices, and he results back to what he knows.
I developed the screenplay with my writing partner, Justin Wilson. You know, we spent basically 3 years just writing and honing in on the story. And it basically came, you know, I always had this idea of me and my uncle, but we never had a full story. And we never had what we felt was a compelling story. And I just so happened to meet, you know, David Simon and Ed Burns, the creators of The Wire on HBO. And they told me these details about my real life uncle that's when it crystallized for me and Justin. It was like, wow, this is really compelling now. What if it is truly a boy's rite of passage, his coming of age all in one day, because we love those. We call them drillers, a dramatic thriller, where you have this young boy who's like learning so much and he's being exposed to the world. That's a compelling story. And what if, in fact, this kid is exposed to violence? How does that shape him and how does he survive it?
Man, you're my older brother, and you still can't crack a crab without making all that mess. Here, you got to cover it. Then you can just go after it. You know what I'm saying? And the crab stays right there in front of you.
I just don't hit the hip, you know, baby?
Yeah.
You know that, baby. That's our life, baby. Yeah.
Where you been, boy? Let me check your pockets. I'm walking around my house. I'm just teasing, man. Sit down.
Young Barack, what's happening?
I'm thankful to them. I'm truly, truly thankful to Dennis Haysbert and Danny Glover and Lynette McKee and, you know, all these wonderful actors, Michael Kenneth Williams and Common. They gave of themselves. This was I always say we made the film for $2 and a turkey sandwich. This is truly an independent film. The actors came and they just truly sacrificed so much and gave wonderful performances.